The Supreme Court of India has upheld the union government's decision to abrogate Article 370. Remember, in 2019, the government of India scrapped the legal provisions that provided special status to the erstwhile state of Jammu and Kashmir, allowing it to have its own constitution and autonomy over internal administration. The top court judges stated steps should be taken to conduct elections in Jammu and Kashmir by September 30th next year. Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud said Article 370 of the Constitution was a temporary provision. The judges said Jammu and Kashmir does not hold integral and internal sovereignty after accession. In 1947, Maharaja of Jammu and Kashmir, Hari Singh, signed the instrument of accession to become a part of the world's largest democracy. The judges noted the clear absence of reference to sovereignty in the Jammu and Kashmir Constitution. The Supreme Court stated the President of India had the powers to revoke Article 370 and a recommendation of the Constituent Assembly was not necessary. Judges underlined that all provisions of the Constitution of India can be applied to Jammu and Kashmir. The Supreme Court refused to rule on the validity of the presidential rule since it was not specifically challenged in the pleas. The judges said every decision taken during presidential rule is not open to challenge, as it would lead the administration of the state to a standstill. The apex court also upheld the validity of the decision to carve out the Union territory of Ladakh from Jammu and Kashmir in August 2019. Justice Kaul mooted the establishment of a Truth and Reconciliation panel to investigate and report on the violations of human rights. The Indian Prime Minister dubbed the court order historic and a beacon of hope. The director of the United States FBI, Christopher Wray, reached the Indian capital New Delhi on a two-day visit. The visit comes in the backdrop of a U.S. federal investigation into an alleged plot to kill Sikh separatist Gurpatwant Singh Panun on American soil. It is Wray's first visit to India since taking charge in 2017 and the first visit by an FBI director in 12 years. A high-level delegation led by FBI Director Christopher Wray visited Central Bureau of Investigation headquarters in New Delhi. He held discussions with CBI Director Praveen Sood and senior officials of CBI. The high-profile visit is taking place in the backdrop of Washington's allegations about an Indian link to a foiled plot to kill a Sikh separatist, Gurpatwant Singh Panun, on the American soil. India has denied any involvement, even as it set up a team to investigate the allegations. Panun has been designated a terrorist by the National Investigation Agency. Ahead of Christopher Wray's visit, India's Foreign Ministry alerted United States and Canada about the threats issued by the Khalistani terrorist. In a provocative video, Panun threatened to carry out an attack on the Indian Parliament on or before 13th of December, the anniversary of the 2001 Parliament attack. At the meeting, both FBI and CBI officials discussed the challenges posed by organized crime networks. They also decided to expedite the sharing of evidence and foster closer cooperation in bringing criminals and fugitives to face justice.
The FBI chief is here in India. He's on a two-day visit and arrived on Sunday evening. Now, we know that he met the CBI chief and is going to meet the NIA chief and other officials here in New Delhi. And the meeting comes at a time when there is a Khalistani shadow over India and US ties. Now, we know that Washington has claimed that there is a link to attempt to murder a Khalistani extremist Panun in United States. But for India, the worry is over Panun, pointing to threats on Air India flights and on Indian Parliament. There's also extradition of David Headley, a person who was linked to the Mumbai 26/11 terror attacks. But essentially, there are issues of convergences as well, like counter-terrorism, counter-narcotics and cybersecurity. And this is something that will also top the agenda as the visit proceeds. Video journalist Chandrasekhar Siddhant for WION in New Delhi.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.